Live with all the news you can use. Welcome to the GRF Newsroom, live at whatever time it is. And here's your host, the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. Thank you, announcer man. I appreciate that, showing me some love. Yo, that was really good. The one and the only triple, the G.O.D. here, live in the GRF Newsroom with all the news you can use about Dragon Ball FighterZ. Right now, at this very moment, here's the news. I didn't get into the Dragon Ball FighterZ beta, just like most people didn't on the PS4. Should I go buy an Xbox One to play this thing? The answer is probably not, because at this point, the beta is probably over. So, there's that. Should I throw a tantrum about it? Should I cry about it? Should I get on the internet and complain and bitch about it? No, I am not going to do none of those things, because the game will be out any day now. I would have really loved to get my hands on it, but hey, what can you do? You sign up for a beta, you either get in, you don't, or in some other instances, I don't make enough internet noise to convince you to do stuff you wouldn't do anyway. I think they call those influencers or something. I should probably say something about Nazis at this point, but I won't do that. No. Won't. No. So, beginning, middle, and end of it, I didn't get into Dragon Ball FighterZ beta. You probably didn't, but if you did, good for you on the PS4. But hey, I'm not going to go buy an Xbox to play a demo. That's just not a thing you do. It would be a thing you do if you had the money to do the thing, but I don't have the money to do the thing, so I'm not going to do the thing, because that's a thing that you don't do, because it's irresponsible and just plainly not smart. Okay, we can throw that piece of news off the news desk. What's next? Oh, Yamcha and Tien are in this game. Remember that league list that we talked about a while back, right? We talked about that. That league list looking kind of legit. Yamcha and Tien all up in the business. I'm like, most of the stuff that I thought he was going to have, that I thought they were both going to have, I called it. You can do the spirit ball for more energy. You can actually control the spirit ball according to the new scan. The Tien can do the Neo Tri-Beam, but it takes more energy, just like in the show. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this is just more Arc System Works being as true to the page as they possibly can, always giving you just that little bit. Didn't have any idea whether or not Chaozu at the time, Chaozu was going to be a part of Tien's move list. But you know, if the only thing Chaozu can do is hop on your back, explode, kill yourself, and just leave nothing but a mark on your back and do 0 damage, then that's a thing. Now Chaozu, now I'm not saying that that you ain't put in work, but you exploded yourself on top of Nappa and did nothing happen. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, throw up your GNs, go Nappa gang, just let you know what it is. It's good that they got Chaozu in there to try to get characters in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I really think that this is going to be a deep video game because of what it is they try to do and how faithful Arc System Works gets to page and anime and all of those references. I'm like, I know a while back on a random video I talked about Fifth of the North Star. Like, you should play Fifth of the North Star, because that game is a love letter to the first part of Fifth of the North Star, with all the special little bonus stuff you can do and the history mode making you reenact stuff. That's a cool thing, and Arc System Works does a wonderful job at doing that, and having a finisher where, Chaozu jump on your back and you explode. The question is, do you actually take damage from it? It's a fighting game, you would think it would, but given the history of it not actually doing damage to the one thing it did damage to, hey, what you want to do? So, I think that news off the desk. Alright. You here for the reason you here, right? Let's start off with this. I don't remember the last turnaround for that level of type of fan art in a very long time. Like, I don't think Twin Tail hit as fast as Baedroid 21, son. I'm just putting that out there in the streets for you to know. I haven't seen a turnaround for that dirty, nasty, freaky stuff that you get down on in silence in your own room with the door closed. The internet going stupid over Baedroid 21. and I do not blame them. I'm like, I see what you with. I'm like, I can even excuse the checkerboard she wearing. I can even excuse that. I'm like, this gonna be good. This gonna be good. And it's not gonna be good for the reason of there's going to be more of that special type of fan art you all like about characters that you may possibly be attracted to. Come on, y'all. This is the one and the only. Come on, we can be honest here. This is an open forum. You do what you do. What's more important is we now got a little bit of answers about this Android 16 stuff that I had questions about. I'm like, an Android 21, you know, that's just kind of because it's like, even with all that fineness and all that Baedroidness, I had to sit up here and think for a second. Android 21. Now just like, yes, this is what they're doing. I'm like, you really have to wonder, like, what type of role is she actually going to play in this story? Because that's the thing that I'm concerned about, is if you creating a brand new character for this mythos that is Dragon Ball FighterZ, is how is this character actually going to work? It's like, is this going to be a character that ultimately cross over in Super? I don't know. I'm like, given that Dragon Ball Super is not short of bringing people back, inventing new characters, and doing all this stuff, it wouldn't surprise me if they have some special little Dragon Ball FighterZ mini arc in part of Super. It wouldn't surprise me just for promotional purposes. That more likely than not, it will probably be some special little manga that'll turn into some mini movie or something, or some nice little 5 to 10 episode arc of Dragon Ball Super, because, you know, the synergy of making money and all of that. So, I am very interested into seeing what Baedroid 21 brings to the table. Which then leads into the other question of the day. Are we going to see Ultimate Gohan? Are we going to see Videl? Or are we going to see Kelly Cauliflower? Was that leaked list legit? Are they really going to come with all them costumes and stuff for being a part of the beta and all of those stuff? You have to wonder, how legit is that leaked list? If the next time a scan drop and it's Kale and Cauliflower, then you can take that leaked list. That's gospel. That's gospel. That's triple the G.O.D. gospel. You can take it for it actually what it is. You can let me see, because I was about to make a reference to something. You can call that a purple dog, because that's gospel, baby. And that's 410 gospel from Rockman or Mega Man. If you are in America, you should probably catch that reference. But you get where I'm going with this, okay? You get where I'm going. We here in the newsroom, that's where I stand. That's where I stand on that. Is that fine? I just want to lay you down. Sorry. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have heard that. I shouldn't have said that. That is unprofessional, and I do not apologize because I do not care. See, helping me help you help yourself, or triple the G.O.D. staple. I'm like, real talk, no funny business. I am really interested to see what Yamcha and Tien can really do, because it's, again, like I said earlier, Arc system works. What is the word I'm looking for? Give me a second. They're penchant for being as thorough as they are for the fan service that they provide when they work with licensed properties. There is no better game company who makes fighting games in the business that gives you that type of fan service at that level. You can't name nobody else, because nobody else does it like Arc System works. Which, again, you know, just off subject, which really, for real, gives me hope for what the Ruby characters are going to be in Cross Tag Battle. See, when a company earns your trust and continually delivers and 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 delivers on that crack rock, and they never let you down, I'm like, this gonna be business. Cross Tag Battle gonna be business. because you got it in the hands of somebody you can trust. They are no strangers to making Dragon Ball fighting games. So you already know it's gonna be work. So you ain't gotta worry about that. So let's just do the thing that we should. Let us worship our new android waifu, and let's just come together, because Android 21 gives me life, and she gives you life too, and I know this to be true. I know it, man. I know. She giving you life. Like, have you seen the internet the past 24 hours? Have you seen it? Everywhere on the Tumblrs, everywhere on the DeviantArt, son, on the Pixiv, son. All Android 21 all the time. You know it's going down. I want to know how, because it's like, I wonder what her moveset gonna be. Because that's the next question you got. If she's supposed to be this omega genius like Dr. Gero, it's like, what does she have to bring to the table? You have to wonder. And it's like another thing that's been on my mind before we close out this episode of the news desk is you really have to wonder, like, how deep does this rabbit hole go? Because again, right now I'm still working on the logic that the leaked list is the leaked list, and that's legit. But you really have to wonder, like, how this game will be supported post-release. And that's been my question for a long time. Because given what this game is, there are characters who could be done some legitimate and real justice in this engine. You really think about that. I'm like, if because it's like, I think Super 17 is a character that's going to become downloadable content, because I really think that this is a game that will reach into GT, even though it probably shouldn't. And I'm not saying that it shouldn't because it shouldn't. I'm saying that because the message is Dragon Ball Super. So you haven't seen anything talking about Super Saiyan 4s, anything. We Super Saiyan gods now. I'm like, it would surprise me, DLC character that Silver Goku that I heard about. Because again, you're talking to the person who doesn't watch Dragon Ball Super. I'm like, I'm way behind on the dub, and I'm like, I watched the first episode of the sub and was like, I'm just gonna wait on the dub. And then the dub came out and it's like, well, I ain't watching that because I got too much other stuff to do, so my bad. So yeah. Let's see. I think that concludes our newscast, because we've talked about everything. You will bow down to your goddess and new waifu, Android 21. She's taking over the internet. There will be no internet tomorrow, because all it will be is pictures of Android 21 in various traits of undress, because that's just how things work. Not that I want it to work like that, but that's just how it is. Right now, the internet is on an Android 21 kick. Also, the internet is also putting things on top of things and rhyming it, because I don't know. I'm like, yes, I will admit, I laughed at Piglet on a Niglet. I laughed heartedly. Very much so. Should I have laughed at it? Yes. Do I think it's funny? You're damn straight. I laughed at Piglet on a Niglet. Hey, I'm doing my due diligence as a news reporter, and just letting you know, I laughed at Piglet on the Niglet. I laughed at that. It was funny. The other one, which was Tigger on a, I normally say that, but then, you know how things are. You probably get away with one, but not the other. Man, the game is weird now. How about that? So, all in all, let's review what we've done here today. Yamcha and Tien are now part of this video game, and most of the stuff I thought they were going to do, I've called it. It should be really interesting, because I want to see how Spirit Ball works. I've always been a fan of that move in fighters where Yamcha has it, so it should be interesting to see what our system work does with that. I want to know how much energy it takes every time Tien does the Neo Tri-Beam. I want to know. Streets want to know, and the streets is me. The streets ain't y'all, streets is me. I want to know how that works. Does Chaozu jumping on you and explode do 0 damage? That would be funny. That would be the dumbest thing, is if Nappa was in the game and you did that ultimate on him and it did 0 damage. I'm going to play Sengoku Basara Cross. I've been thinking about playing that game all week. Do not ask me why. I want to get some work in with my boy Hideyoshi. Don't ask me why. That's what I want to do, because see, yes, I can do a super move, hit standing C and then hit you with an infinite with the best character in the game, Nobunaga Oda. That's the thing. Just saying. If you want to learn more about that, there's a video on this channel that teaches you the very basics of understanding how to play a game that is that broken, but that special and that cuddly and lovable. Oh, and another news, bow down to Baedroid 21. Bow down. Bow down. I'm like, I've seen some comparisons made to another one of my harem ladies. You guys know her as Kokonoe Mercury, and I'm just saying, I see the resemblance how you would get that, but Kokonoe on a whole nother level. I can sit here and talk about my love for Kokonoe forever, but this is not the time or place for that, even though I can make it the time and place for that, because this is my newscast and I can do whatever the hell I want. Piglet on a niglet. Okay, look. Go home, internet. Go home, go home, go home. You're not done with me yet. I got some other work to do, so be expecting other work to be done. Fair enough? Fair enough. Alrighty, that is a newscast, ladies and gentlemen. I'm, of course, the one in the alley, the triple the G.O.D. I'd like to thank you for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks on Live, the GRF News Desk. And with that being said, please bow down to your wife, Android 21.